Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be doing my college freshman advice and tips video. This is just based off of my experience. Obviously, I'm not gonna go over every little thing because everybody has a different experience, kind of what I went through as a freshman, what I feel like I gained and learned from my freshman year, so I can help you guys out. So it's currently raining outside. I've tried filming this literally like 5 times yesterday, but the rain just kept messing it up. I was gonna film in front of my window, but it's just, the lighting's just gonna be off, so I was like, you know what, never mind. Also, I got some locks. My girl Erin did them. I'll put her in the description if you're in the DFW/Houston area. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into this video. Make sure you guys give a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 100 subs. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay, so first topic we're gonna talk about is, by the way, I wrote everything on my notes, so that's why I'm looking over here. Only bring what you need. So what I mean by this is to basically not overpack. I had a problem with doing that last year, and I had so much extra stuff, like it was crazy. I was going through laundry like crazy because I didn't even use everything. Like my laundry would fill up so fast. I'm gonna put a list on the screen of what I feel like I would need, like my dorm essentials as a freshman, because I promise y'all, just don't bring what you don't need or what you won't use. It's useless. It's gonna take up more room, and especially if you have roommates, they're gonna be on your ass for it too, because it could take up their space and it's gonna piss them off. So just only bring what you need. Don't overpack. Yeah, don't do what I did, because I overpacked like a bitch. Okay, next topic is schedule your days so fitting in extracurriculars is easier. So basically what I mean by this is schedule your days out. Like, let's say you know when your classes are, like you know what days y'all meet up, when you go to class, at what times. Make sure you put that on a schedule that you can always look at. And also, let's say you work out and you have like a specific time you'd like to eat, make sure you fit that into your schedule, so that way, like when you have something come up that you want to go to, you can easily just look at your schedule and see if you have time. And also fitting in study times and time to do homework is going to be much easier because you already know what you're doing throughout the day. So studying and homework is gonna be 10 times easier to do when you know what your schedule is, you know, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, for me, I always have what classes I'm taking for the day in my calendar. If I have some sort of extracurricular thing that I want to go to, then I will usually put that in my calendar prior. So really fitting in studying times and homework isn't that hard. It's just all about planning and making sure that you update your schedule whenever you get some new information about a date you have to put in. So yeah, just make sure you update your schedule so you have time for more things. Oh my god, my ears itch. Oh, they're so red. I don't know why. Okay, so next topic is going to be respect you and your roommate's space. Basically what I mean by this is kind of referring to what I said earlier. Make sure that you do clean up after yourself. Don't overpack, because it's gonna be harder to clean up after yourself because you're just gonna throw shit somewhere because you have so much stuff. But yeah, definitely respect you and your roommate's space. If you do have a roommate, you know, don't leave your shit everywhere. Don't leave it dirty. Don't leave open food out. That's gross. And also respect y'all's privacy. Like, let's say you want to have, you know, people in your dorm. I don't know if y'all can have people in your dorm, but last year we weren't allowed to. But if you can, like, you know, kind of talk with your roommate and see what times are best for you to have company over, because I know some people, they don't want company over at a certain time, or they use their dorm to study or do work. I know I wouldn't want company in my room if I was getting work done. So, you know, completely up to you and your roommate. Just make sure y'all communicate about certain things so there's no problems caused in the future, and y'all get a better understanding of, you know, each of each other's side and point of view on things. Okay, so my next thing is make sure you keep snacks in your room. The reason why I say this is because my cafe on the weekends, they literally don't have shit. Like, their selection is trash. So I will always have some sort of snacks or like frozen meal I can heat up in my my room or in my fridge, you're also gonna get tired of cafe food. I mean, I know I do, but you're gonna get tired of the food. So make sure you have something in your dorm that you can snack on. Like, let's say you don't feel like going out for the day, like you don't feel like going to the cafe, you just want to stay in your room. Food can get tiring. I know my food in my school gets tiring, so always good to keep snacks. Keep the munchies on you. It's gonna come in clutch, I swear to God it is. Always lock up your personal belongings no matter where you are. What I mean by this is, like, you know, your wallet. If you have stuff that's like, you know, just personal to you and you don't want anybody touching, please put that away where nobody will be able to see it and it's not in sight, because you can't trust people. You just can't. You know, like, let's say you at class and your roommate has like people over in your dorm because they don't have class. What am I touching? And then they all up on your bed or they all up by your area, and then they be trying to, you know, finesse you and you're not there. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that you carry your personal belongings on you at all times, or you know, put them in a safe place where nobody will know where they are and nobody will touch them. Always keep your door locked too. If none of you or your roommates are in the room, just lock the door, because that can avoid a lot of problems down the line as well. Attend school events and sign up for organizations and clubs. So for my school, like, we have like different clubs, you know, related to certain majors, or, you know, like related to your personality, who you are, or just, you know, to gain experience. It's definitely always good to be in clubs during school because it builds up your resume, looks good for jobs, you know, that you're involved in your school activities. Definitely take advantage of that, because it's better to start your freshman year. The longer you're in the club, the more better it looks on applications for certain things. Also, you meet friends way easier through that way, rather than just being isolated from everything your school provides. 90% of the time, the only way you're gonna meet friends is if you put yourself out there. So just joining clubs, organizations, you know, all that, definitely going to look good on you, as well as help you make some friends. Next thing I'm going to talk about is make time for self-care. Self-care is very important in college because you get stressed out. I'm telling you, this school shit stresses you out. Y'all thought high school was hard? Man, college, man, that shit's a different level. Don't be scared though, don't be scared. It's nothing to be scared about. It's just a lot of different workload compared to, you know, high school. You know, there's not as much leniency, you gotta get stuff in on time, and you know, it can be stressful, so just make sure you give yourself that self-care that you need. You know, have like one day during the week where you do a spa day, or do something every day. Like, you can meditate, do yoga, you can go out, treat yourself, get your nails done, get your toes done. Do something that'll kind of help you stay in place and keep yourself centered while you're at college, because if you don't, I'm telling you, you're gonna have constant breaking points and it's just gonna be hard. I'm telling you, it's always good to treat yourself, you know, to give yourself that reassurance that you're worthy, you do matter. So yeah, just take care of yourself. Take care of yourself before you take care of anything else or anybody else. Okay, my next thing is have a consistent study and note-taking method. Me, I know there's a whole trend going around with taking notes on iPads. I can't get into it. I can't. Like, I can't even get into taking notes on a laptop. So what makes y'all think that I can take notes on an iPad? Something about taking notes on a device, just I can't do. I don't know what it is. I just like writing them out. That's completely up to you. There's definitely different note-taking methods as well. Like, you know, the Cornell method, diagram methods. I don't know what they're called. But me, I usually just like the method of main idea, putting points under it that relate to it, you know, but make sure you color code your notes too. That's gonna help you out. You know, color coding, highlighting, make sure you do that. When it comes to studying, I do this method where basically I will work for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, and then just keep repeating that. Like, when I mean work for 25 minutes, I mean like no electronic use involved, because I have a pretty short attention span. I can't just sit and study for hours. I have to do like little clusters at a time, or else I'm gonna get overwhelmed and I'm not gonna absorb the information. So definitely try to figure out what study method works for you and experiment with it, because it's much easier if you find out now what works for you, so that way you can consistently use it throughout your years in college, rather than, you know, not trying to take studying serious and then you just keep failing your tests and all that shit, and we don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen to y'all. Studying and note-taking is very important. Note-taking is literally how you're gonna survive your classes, because some professors do not post their notes or anything, so you just gotta really make sure you pay attention in your lectures. Just some professors, they're not gonna go out their way to put their notes online like others, and shout out to the ones that do, because they're blessed. Yeah, just make it easier on yourself and just pay attention in class, even though sometimes you can really be overwhelmed and it can be just tiring as hell, especially if you have an 8 a.m. Oof. Because I'm starting more of my major related classes, my schedule is just all over the place, but I don't have classes Friday, so that's good. Make sure you take notes, just pay attention, okay? Just pay attention. Okay, relating to that, I did want to go to your professor's study hours. This is where you're going to gain the most information, I feel like. If you consistently ask questions, you know, go to their study hours and just show that you are serious about your grades and that you're serious about passing the class, they're definitely going to give you more leniency than if you just literally half-ass the whole semester and then try to catch up the last few weeks before finals. They're not gonna give you as much layaway for that shit. Build kind of like some sort of relationship with your professor so they can kind of see that you do take the material serious and you are eager to learn, because I promise you it's gonna work in your favor. You know, make sure communication is key. You do need more time. Let's say something came up and you need more time to work on an assignment. I promise if you communicate with your professor in advance, like right when you know or whenever, if you like have something or if you have an event that you have to go to, if you communicate with them, they will probably work with you 90% of the time and be understanding. Just don't communicate last minute. They don't like that shit, at least from what I've experienced. But yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions, because some professors, they literally are just trying to get through the lecture, so that's why they'll talk fast. But if you go to study hours and ask questions there, you're probably gonna, you know, get more knowledge and it'll stick to your brain better. Because I know for me, I like independent attention. I can't really learn that good in a class setting. I learn better when it's like just me and the professor, me and the teacher, whatever. It's too much going on because they be going fast in class and I'm like, okay, slow your roll, slow your roll. Relating to academics, first year is your most important. Don't waste it. Please take your grades serious. Take your grades serious. I was slacking my first semester and it caught up to me, but I did make up for it my second semester. But please just take your grades serious. Your first year is basically the base of your GPA, and the rest of your years is building off of that. So if you start off with a bad base, it's gonna be much harder to build that up rather than if you started at a high GPA. So, you know, make sure you're studying, make sure you're keeping yourself accountable for everything. School always comes first. At the end of the day, school always comes first. So don't, you know, be slacking for some boy, some girl, some petty shit. Just don't do it. Have some sort of system that you keep your assignments and your due dates in. I keep them in my phone and I keep them in a planner. I'll always check my phone, so you know it's always on there, and then my planner, I can visibly see it written down and I can always just write in it. Also keep sticky notes on you as well in case you don't have time to literally pull out your planner and all that extra shit. I just say sticky notes because some professors don't like when you pull out your phone. So just make sure you have some sort of organization system where you can keep all your assignments and due dates, and make sure that you give yourself kind of alerts a few days before, so that way it'll kind of keep you in check and prevent you from putting in the assignment late and just doing it late. Because I promise you, assignments build up if you don't do them on time. They do, because you got like at least 4 to 6 classes, and you meet with those classes, most of them 2 times a week. It's a lot you gotta deal with. So just have some sort of organization for your assignments, so that way you get everything in on time, because a lot of late assignments, they're gonna build up, they're gonna affect your grade like crazy, and a lot of professors are not going to let you make them up as much as high school teachers would. Don't be afraid to switch your major. I had a phase like my second semester where I was thinking about going through the business route, like maybe doing marketing, because marketing matches my personality, but I feel like my heart is more towards medicine. I hesitated because there was some professors that were saying, oh no, like you can't pursue medicine, because I literally did bad on like 1 test. Y'all, don't let a professor dictate your skill or dictate what you can and can't do, because I promise you, they just be trying to get in your head sometimes, and they just be talking their shit knowing that you can do it. you can't do it. Don't let no professor tell you that you can't do something, because I'm gonna prove y'all wrong. Let me tell y'all, I'm gonna prove y'all wrong, trust me. And I'll be getting my coins either way, regardless. Don't be afraid to switch your major. I had switched it to marketing, and then I switched it back literally 2 months after, because I was like, I don't want to do marketing. No. All my family is in the business field, but me, I want to pursue medicine. So it's like, I just was like, I don't feel like doing what they do. What they do is not interesting to me at all. So no. Anyways, next thing I want to discuss is budget your money. You're gonna go through money like a bitch. That broke college student shit is real. I was there, bro. Be going through money like crazy. You need money. Like, I'm telling you, you need money, because when you go out, or when that cafe just asks and you want to go get some food out, or you just want to go out with your friends, you're gonna need some money on you. So make sure you budget. You can have a job. I don't really suggest a job your first semester, because I feel like it's kind of just too overwhelming unless you know you can handle it. But if you know you can handle it, get a job. That's cool. Have some sort of income. It's always good to have money while you're in college, because you're gonna need it. Save your money. Just don't spend it on stupid stuff. Don't just spend your money because you're bored, because you're gonna need it. You're gonna regret it. My camera's about to die. Hold on. Okay, we good. Last thing I wanted to go over is relationships. I'm in a relationship. I actually met my boyfriend through college, so don't be stressed if you have a relationship during the summer prior to college, or if you had a high school relationship that didn't work out. Please do not fucking stress out about it, because I promise you, plenty of fish in college. Trust me, there's plenty of fish in the sea at college. I wouldn't tie yourself down before college to somebody either, unless y'all have had that bond long enough where y'all know you can trust each other and y'all will be loyal to each other throughout college. If you question yourself about that person, just end it then and there, because you're gonna regret it if you don't end it. In college, like, you know, at your school, you're probably gonna have some people that are gonna want to hook up. You're gonna have some people that are gonna want relationships. It really just depends on the person. Me, I'm not a hookup person at all, so I can't really speak for those people. But speaking for someone that likes just a single person to be in a relationship with, I definitely took my time. I went into freshman year not wanting a relationship. I feel like you shouldn't go into your freshman year looking for a relationship. I mean, you can, you know, have your little hookups, but don't go into freshman year looking for a relationship, because it's probably not gonna happen. My relationship was not something I was looking for. It definitely just happened. But yeah, school always comes first. Don't have no boy, don't have no girl come in before school. And make sure that if you are talking to someone and you know y'all are getting to know each other, but if you are getting to know somebody, make sure you guys are on the same page of what your intentions are, because you don't want to be wanting a relationship with someone and they just want to hook up. Just make sure y'all communicate your intention. Don't rush anything, and if stuff doesn't happen that you want it to happen, it's okay. You got time. You're just entering college. Please do not trip over a boy at all, or a girl, because I know girls can be pimping out here too, but you know, that's none of my business. But anyways, but yeah, that's all I wanted to discuss today. I want to thank you guys for watching, and you know, if y'all have any more tips or questions, you know, put them in the comments. You know, other people could take your tips, or I can answer your questions as well if y'all are interested in hearing about more other things I didn't go over. Just let me know and I'll get back to y'all in the comments. Anyways, see you guys in my next video.